what up, what up, what up, my friends? It's good to see you all. I hope everybody is doing good today. So we are checking back in with the homie Chris Webby. We have done a handful of his songs here on the channel, and I have loved each and every one of them. And I have been wanting to check out his Raw Thoughts series, which I know I listened to one of them back on YouTube, sitting in my living room sometime during the I think 2020, 2021. I don't remember. Don't even remember what the number was, but I know it was very, it was him saying a lot of stuff about current events and other things going on. Basically, like the title implies, Raw Thoughts. So I meant to start at the beginning on reactions and work my way up, but I haven't had time yet. But now we're just going to do it backwards, everybody. We're starting right here at number 7, which just dropped yesterday. So we are here for it. And I do want to say this is probably going to be a long video. It's probably going to have lots of pause. And if you want to hear Chris's song first without my commentary, click the link in the description. It's going to bounce you over to the homie's channel for the burbs. And you should like, subscribe, and comment while you are over there on Webby's channel. And then hit the back button. Come over here. Hang out with us down in the comment section where opinions are probably going to be flying on this 7-minute track. Which reminds me, real quick, if you want to help support the channel, I have brought these Opinions Are Not a Crime bumper stickers back. You can find links in the description right there. They are only $5, and I think they are pretty fitting for this video and for this time that we are currently living in right now. It's important to remember it's okay to disagree about things, some things. Some things like, oh, those files that just dropped, it's difficult to disagree about those, but other things, it's all right to have different and varied opinions in life. And you can't write somebody off because they think a little bit different than you. All right, let's go, everybody. Let's see what Chris Webby's thinking, shall we? This is Raw Thoughts 7, everybody. Let's get it. I like this eyeball look right here out of this shot. Yo, that's sick, man. Whatever canyon or formation he's in right there, or if AI made it, whatever it is, man, it looks hella cool, bro. Hella cool. Let's go. Already this piano. See, I'm pausing already. This piano just reminded me of those tracks he did with Scott Storch that we reacted to last. Those were so good, man. I forgot to put those on in my music playlist. What a dumbass I am sometimes. I'm so glad I just remembered that. I wish I had a pen in front of me. I'd make a note. That's really a cool look right there.
Here we go again.
Interesting.
Once upon a time in our rewritten history, 13 bloodlines rose to power wickedly. They came from ancient lands with depravity and vices like usury and rape and ritual sacrifices. They worshipped evil gods, but they kept the secrets hidden as...
Oh, he's just going there with it. He's just going right there with it. I mean, I know where this is going, right? Yeah, we're seeing this. We live in this difficult time right now where there's all kinds of different awakenings happening on all these different levels, from spiritual awakenings to just kind of awakening up to how things actually fucking work and what the elites are really up to and how much propaganda is out there and how little truth is out there and how the truth gets suppressed. And we just all start to see these things now, and it is a bombardment to the senses and the brain, is it not? And he's clearly starting in on something related to that here with these families and bloodlines.
Here we go again. Once upon a time in our rewritten history, 13 bloodlines rose to power wickedly. They came from ancient lands with depravity and vices like usury and rape and ritual sacrifices. They worshipped evil gods, but they kept the secrets hidden as they infiltrated and hijacked other religions.
I really like how he said usury right there. That's not a word that we talk about enough in our country. Usury.
13 bloodlines rose to power wickedly. They came from ancient lands with depravity and vices like usury and rape and ritual sacrifices. They worshipped evil gods, but they...
In fact, there's a reason that he uses that word followed by the other word. Like these two, usury is a terrible fucking thing.
Kept the secrets hidden as they infiltrated and hijacked other religions.
Yeah.
They conquered other countries and they printed all the money while they plotted on a plan for the control of everybody. And here we are now, still on the same path with the devil in the details. You could do the math. Only God's got the map with the one road back on the human racetrack. We passed the last lap with your pedophiles and Illuminati puppets operating in the shadows like roaches evading justice. Teaching the wicked ways to the public, whether we knew it or not. Now we're all a product of it. See, they desecrated nature and set fire to the wilderness, filled us with their poison and they wired us for sinfulness. Stole our ancient knowledge and left us broken and ignorant.
Stole our ancient knowledge and left us broken and ignorant. He referenced several seconds ago about hijacking religions. Or even worse than that, what if a religion wasn't hijacked, but what if a spiritual movement that was pure and didn't require any third parties to access God was hijacked, and then a religion was created around it, and then they kept just enough truth in there to suck you in and make you think you found it? What if that happened?
Stole our sons and daughters and fed on the stolen innocence. They groomed our behavior and turned us on our neighbors. Took away our promise and offered us false saviors. But something's gotta give when you're ruled by the takers. And in the end, us and them will meet the same maker.
They turned us on our neighbors. How much of that have we seen, everybody? That is clearly a plan put in place by someone in authority. Whoever you want to say is pulling fucking strings, they clearly want us mad at each other.
And fed on the stolen innocence. They groomed our behavior and turned us on our neighbors.
Groomed our behavior, turned us on our neighbors.
Took away our promise and offered us false saviors. But something's gotta give when you're ruled by the takers. And in the end, us and them will meet the same maker. So I dedicate the song to those who lost their life and paid the price to tell the truth for what they thought was right. Those who up against the odds answered for the call to fight. And now it's time that the fucking darkness is brought to light.
Woo! Preach it, brother. Preach it. Oh, that was just the intro? Jesus Christ.
Get distracted.
What the fuck? All right. That's hilarious. Okay. All right. What the fuck? I like this redacted right here. I mean, that's a clear reference to some of the horror show bullshit that's going on in this world right now.
Tell the truth for what they thought was right. Those who up against the odds answered for the call to fight. And now it's time that the fucking darkness is brought to light.
Yeah.
Don't get distracted.
Don't get
It's time to
distracted.
load this chamber and aim at the head of the monster now. So go and grab a slice of PizzaGate. John Podesta's here to serve you each a plate. Tony's pouring fresh adrenochrome you really need to taste. And Barack bought the hot dogs for over 60K in just a single day. That's what our taxes went to pay. Careful though, he'll take you paddle.
There's this phrase you guys have all heard this phrase. It's like, be careful if you look into the abyss, because sometimes the abyss will look back at you. And for me, I mean, I understood what that meant. I thought, like, I don't know. I always thought that was kind of a weird thing, and I didn't quite understand what it meant. However, in the past couple years, and in the past 6-7 months, year or less, I have dove deep on some of these subjects here that he just named off, which used to be like these crazy ideas. You think they were just these nutty ideas, and then when you look into them and you really dive deep, you find out they're not nutty at all. And one of those words he said in there, which is this, a word you should not say. Like, I'm surprised he didn't beep it out, because like YouTube hates that word. They don't even like that word spelled out in like a title or nothing. It's so dark that like I got a new appreciation for what that phrase meant, because like I looked into shit that was so fucked up, like it screwed up my worldview. Like I haven't been really the same since. Like you find out about things that are like, you get that look at the, like, that's what I think that phrase means. Like, the abyss looks back at you. You realize the world is nothing like you thought it was. And that the worst shit you see in horror shows actually happens. And then, like, people cover it up. And that's a scary thing. And that's all those things he named off right there were several of the things that gave me a new appreciation for that phrase, you guys. And it's fucking crazy.
It's time to load this chamber and aim at the head of the monster now. So go and grab a slice of PizzaGate. John Podesta's here to serve you each a plate. Tony's pouring fresh adrenochrome you really need to taste. And Barack bought the hot dogs for over 60K in just a single day. That's what our taxes went to pay. Careful though, he'll take you paddleboarding if you tell his secrets. And stay away from his husband, she's meaner than he is. And Bill Gates is over there with a syringe and gloves, cause he likes to vaccinate the kids before he drinks their blood. And who's that chewing on a pineal gland? Oh, that's just Hillary with all that frazzle drip on her hands. That's red-handed. And there's Bill with jizz on his pants. Galena wipe the stains when her plane from Israel lands. So someone
Jesus, bro.
On a pineal gland. Oh, that's just Hillary with all that frazzle drip on her hands. That's red-handed. And there's Bill with jizz on his pants. Galena wipe the stains when her plane from Israel lands. So someone grab the spirit cooker if you looking for the gravy. Abramovich.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys know all about that? The spirit cooker, those emails from old Johnny Boy and his crazy brother. Have you guys seen the artwork that Podesta's brother has in his house? Like, do you guys know what they did with that gate that he referenced? Like, there was a real thing that was going on, and then a story got put out on top of it that was some bullshit about Hillary and about a basement and about running a thing out of there. And then some dude went down and like banged it and managed to, by the way, the only thing he managed to actually shoot was a computer server that was oddly there. But anyways, he comes out and he's like, oh, there's no basement. And then everybody's like, oh, that was debunked. Well, that wasn't the story. That was never the story about that. The story was about what Podesta and his brother and them were talking about related to a particular pizza place there. And y'all could look it up. If you would like some good resources on that, there's several on YouTube. One guy that I find who does pretty good work is a kid. He's pretty young, but he does good shit. His name's Coop. Scooper of Coop is the channel. There's a lot of others. Unspoken is another small channel that's doing good work on that type of stuff. And several others. Too many for me to name. I've watched a ton. Anyways.
Was not a witch, well, maybe. And Gaga don't drink the goo-goo from little babies. That's crazy, she's honestly a really nice lady. And look, it's Kevin Spacey right off the set of a movie. He shot in his basement with a child and George Clooney. Weinstein funded it, Spielberg directed it, and Bono made the music then sang at a kid's benefit. And George H.W. Bush is pulling the car up with every man in his family, even Barbara. Ellen's on the way from Diddy's house with Sean Carter. Cause here at Comet Ping Pong, the club is what you're part of. Oprah's on the way, but she'll be late, she's stuck.
Have you guys heard the crazy rumor about Barbara Bush? Like, I don't know if this is true or not at all. I have no idea. But there is a conspiracy theory that she is the illegitimate child of Aleister Crowley, I believe it is. It's pretty wild. I'm not saying I believe that. That sounds crazy to me, but what do I know about that?
Did it. And Bono made the music then sang at a kid's benefit. And George H.W. Bush is pulling the car up with every man in his family, even Barbara. Ellen's on the way from Diddy's house with Sean Carter. Cause here at Comet Ping Pong, the club is what you're part of. Oprah's on the way, but she'll be late.
That ping pong he just referenced is the place. Like, the dude that owns that joint was named one of the 50 most powerful people in DC. The owner of this obscure pizza place that all these famous people sure like to go have fucking pizza parties at. It was super weird. Super weird. Look it up.
She's stuck in human traffic, we'll just have to film the sacrifice and show it to her after. Go and throw it on a lacy drive, but don't be losing that shit. Where's Anthony Weiner's computer? I thought that Huma had it. Just relax, take a nap with that guy in the Biden mask. Even if they catch us, we'll be fine, just give it time to pass. Jeffrey's got...
He said the Biden mask. Oh, boy. He's just going, all of them. All of them. All the conspiracies are here.
Drive, but don't be losing that shit. Where's Anthony Weiner's computer? I thought that Huma had it. Just relax, take a nap with that guy in the Biden mask. Even if they catch us, we'll be fine, just give it time to pass. Jeffrey's got our back, this shit is under control. Cause he reports directly to the people running the show. Well, gee, who could that be?
Oh, I know what's coming. But is he wrong? That's the thing. The more I've looked into that, too, the more it's like, well, I mean, there is something about that government that sure does seem to be pulling strings from a lot of other governments, huh?
What a mystery. Even with the evidence, there's not a single hint to see. And these conspiracies have been mistaken all along. So I guess we'll never know just what is really going on. But before you call it anti-Semitism, try to listen and think how I said those families infiltrated religions. At the head of every snake is a servant of Satanism. Shit, the Vatican been human trafficking since the beginning. But one little country has become their...
Thank you. Thank you. The Vatican has been human trafficking since the beginning, he said. Oh. That little play on the it's real word was very clever. I love how this whole part is redacted here. Like, yo, this is juicy shit that is... It's still so... I don't know, man. After these files have come out like they have, it's like, what's real and what's not? What's too crazy to be real now these days? Who can you really say? Who knows?
How I said those families infiltrated religions at the head of...
Like, I gotta run this back. Hold on.
Mistaken all along, so I guess we'll never know just what is really going on. But before you call it anti-Semitism, try to listen and think how I said those families infiltrated religions. At the head of every snake is a servant of Satanism. Shit, the Vatican been human trafficking since the beginning. But one little country has become their seat of power, where they plot on pandemics and wars and twin towers. Babylonian Talmudism has been their recipe, and they've been sacrificing the fucking children for centuries.
My guy is not holding back here. Or maybe, for all I know, every Raw Thoughts is like this. So, what? I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm like, I knew it was going to be some shit, but damn, bro.
They don't give a fuck about us. We're just goy, cattle, subhuman, only here to be destroyed and extorted and abused and ruled over with lies. But don't forget, guys, they're our greatest allies.
Oh my God, bro. Wow. Wow. That's the thing, though. That's what he said is legit. I don't get this whole thing where, like, and I had never really thought about it till recently because I'd never looked into it. And I'm not a... It's just the Talmud has some things to say about Jesus and Mary. The Talmud, did I say right? It has some things to say. And it just shocks me that Christians aren't like, hey, wait a minute. Maybe we're not like this. I got to run that back.
About us, we're just goy, cattle, subhuman, only here to be destroyed.
Ooh. I mean, yeah.
And extorted and abused and ruled over with lies. But don't forget, guys, they're our greatest allies. Oh man, this song is gonna get me in some fucking trouble.
Yeah.
That Khazarian Mafia's watching you with the fallen angels and Nephilim. It's time to rid...
He said that because It's just funny. That's a phrase I had not even heard of until literally hours ago today, because I am following the Charlie Kirk thing very closely, very deeply, ever since it happened. All of the investigation that independent journalists are doing on that, not this ridiculous BS from the FBI, which is a clear joke. I mean, if I'm gonna interject this real quick. If you're a person who does not believe that mainstream media forces or puts out a certain level of propaganda and BS and talking points and doesn't do real journalism, then the Kirk killing and the recent files release should be incredibly eye-opening to you. Because with the files, the fact that no major news organizations are doing deep dives and exposés on that is astounding. Astounding, and it speaks volumes when you turn on YouTube and you go to independent journalism and see what's in those things. There's a reason. There's a reason why. Why are real journalists not diving over what should be what everybody's talking about? You should turn on your TV on CNN, and they used to have like a ticker back when they had wars, and they'd be like the body count ticker for the Iraq war and shit. You guys remember that? Well, they should have like the file ticker on all the atrocities that they have found every single day in those files, but they're not. Nobody's doing that. So why? Just like the Kirk thing, they put out this 30-06 story that if you know anything about guns at all, you know that's BS. That right there, news organizations should have, man, I don't know, should have been pounding Kash Patel over that ridiculous story, because that right there blows the whole fucking thing up. Nobody gets shot in the neck with a 30-06 and has a vertebrae stop the bullet and deflect it down into their fucking stomach. It is an impossibility and has been proven over and over and over and over again on YouTube with countless tests and countless experts. That's not just Jared's opinion. It's just those two little snippets of, and those two things right there are like the tip of gigantic iceberg, just the very tip top of enormous icebergs that illustrate that our media is not looking into things. They're simply not. But they want to tell you about Savannah's mom, or so-and-so who got, or the latest thing that so-and-so did that offended somebody else, or what the fuck somebody was wearing, or how weird fucking Jim Carrey looks. Just no. Anyways, let's go. I'm going to run it back 10 seconds because I talked so long I forgot what he said.
They're our greatest allies.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, man, this song is going to get me in some fucking trouble. That Kazarian Mafia's watching you with the fall.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say the Kazarian Mafia. Yeah, Candace was talking about that today. I was saying I was dove deep into the Charlie Kirk thing. Yeah, so I'm definitely listening to what Candace has to say about it. I have since the beginning of every episode. And way more. Not to say that everything that woman says is right, but I can see the psyop in progress. Like, she says something, and then all these people come out and say that she said something different and call her a liar, when you don't have to agree with what she's saying. You can just listen to what she said and watch what they say and see the bullshit take effect. It's crazy. But she was talking about that word today, that Kazakian whatever fucking mafia. Crazy. Weird.
Lies. Oh man, this song is gonna get me in some fucking trouble. That Kazarian Mafia's watching you with the fallen angels and Nephilim. It's time to rid society's closet of all the skeletons. So let me just be crystal fucking clear and set a precedent. If Trump is proven part of it, then burn him with the rest of them. Anyone taking cookies out of Epstein's jar, every Rachel Chandler handler in Epstein's car. And if he's really still alive, his judgment will come when he's mono with God. That's an Epstein bar. We gotta break the mind control.
But that's good rapping right there. I want to run it back. That was just dope rapping.
That Kazarian Mafia's watching you with the fallen angels and Nephilim. It's time to rid society's
I really like the watching you mafia watching you. I like how he rhymed that right there. That was really dope.
Lies. Oh man, this song is gonna get me in some fucking trouble. That Kazarian Mafia's watching you with the fallen angels and Nephilim. It's time to rid society's closet of all the skeletons. So let me just be crystal fucking clear and set a precedent. If Trump is proven part of it, then burn him with the rest of them. Anyone taking cookies out of Epstein's jar, Every Rachel Chandler handler in Epstein's car. And if he's really still alive, his judgment will come when he's mono, we mono with God. That's an Epstein bar. We gotta break the mind control of these secret societies that kept us locked in our perception. Then they threw away the keys, making sure we never leave, and that everyone we see are incriminated, guilty celebrities on the screens who've been living double lives in the company of snakes, with the fucking balls to laugh at it right in front of our face.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's hard when we grew up to love a lot of these stars, but it's time we see the monsters for exactly who they are.
Yes.
And fully cut ties with the idols of our youth, cause our childhood heroes have been hiding from the truth.
Yeah, sure seems that way. I mean, God.
But the reckoning is coming, ain't no running from the proof. So give every sick fuck at the pizzeria a noose. At the all white parties, I show up in black, pulling up the eyes wide shut in a ski mask.
I like that. Show up to all white parties dressed in black, pull up the eyes wide shut in a ski mask. That's a dope bar.
But it's time we see the monsters for exactly who they are. And fully cut ties with the idols of our youth, cause our childhood heroes have been hiding from the truth. But the reckoning is coming, ain't no running from the proof. So give every sick fuck at the pizzeria a noose. At the all white parties, I show up in black, pulling up the eyes wide shut in a ski mask. Kerosene in hand while I'm flicking a lit match, and burn it all down till it's nothing but ash. Raw thoughts. Now it's feeling like the whole world's cursed. The devil lurks while he ushers in this hell on earth. And a one world government's looming out in the distance. A new world order is coming for the resistance. Well, all we do is bicker till it's ripping us apart, as the globalists controlling us and stripping us for parts, while they reset the score on the brink of world war. As I look around, I don't recognize it anymore. Feel a wheeze from the geoengineering on the breeze while they
Feel a wheeze from the geoengineering on the breeze. It's a good rhyme right there, homeboy.
Globalists controlling us and stripping us for parts, while they reset the score on the brink of world war. As I look around, I don't recognize it anymore. Feel a wheeze from the geoengineering on the breeze, while they blocking out the sky right in front of us to see. Fucking with us with the frequencies of 5G, interacting with the graphene from the vaccines. And the food that we eat is poisoned down to the seeds. Hard to even call it food when Pfizer's making the cheese, while the algorithm focused us on how we disagree. They've been building us a prison with digital ID. So this ain't an act of violence, it's an act of defiance. It's a fucking middle finger to these pedophile tyrants, a reminder to the rebels who won't give them their compliance when the pressure's on, never getting threatened into silence, and still hit the field while the home team's losing. Keep a cool head through the cries and confusion, keep an open mind through the lies and illusions, and try to be a good human. So one last time, this the finale, put it to bed, because after this there won't be nothing left to be said. And I hope that after all of this, at least I made you think. That was always my intention for sharing what's in my head. It was never about the vision, I just needed y'all to listen and wake the fuck up from this nightmare that we live in. So hate to love it if I got you to question the system. With all these raw thoughts, then I accomplished the mission. And the thoughts were
I'll run that back. I like that graffiti on the walls back there.
the fuck up from this nightmare that we live in. So hate to love it if I got you to question the system. With all these raw thoughts, then I
Yeah, that's dope. Look at all that. I don't know if that's real or if this is like an AI created room right here, but either way, it looks dope.
accomplished the mission. And the thoughts were my own. In a world where the loudest opposition is controlled, I don't claim to have the answer. Really, all I've ever known is I gotta speak on it if I feel it in my bones.
Yeah, I like that, man.
I've been right about a lot of things, wrong about some others. Shadow banned and demonized, still I never stuttered. Cause from the very start, I just said what's in my heart. So one last time,
Respect.
raw thoughts, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fucking dope. Oh, I have a podcast starting called The Quiet Part. We'll be discussing some things like this and similar topics. So keep your eyes peeled if that sounds interesting to you at all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this, and please share your opinions down in the comment section as well. I love watching these videos with you guys. I really enjoyed that one, man. He has so much to say right there. You know, wow. That was a ballsy song, wasn't it? Ballsy. I respect that. Lots of conversation starters in there. Crazy world we're living in, you guys. But I really do. I think there's enough of an awakening happening that we can make this change where the world doesn't have to continue on this way. We can rip this out of power. We don't have to continue down this way. But before it gets to a spot where we can do that, it has to be uncovered and the truth has to be exposed, and we have to continue talking about it amongst ourselves here on platforms like this, because the people that were originally supposed to do that for us, the journalists and the media, they have either been infiltrated and taken over, or they have been taken over by their own apathy and lack of fucking caring. In the end, it doesn't really matter if someone's forcing them to do different stories, or if it's just their personal decisions, or if it's all controlled by greed, because the end result is the same, and it's up to us to make a difference. So thanks for hanging out. Peace.